Hi cuties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Camille, and on my channel we talk about beauty through luxury makeup, fashion, and fragrances. Today I am coming to you with my April favorites. I have some skincare, some makeup, and fragrances to share with you. So let's get right into it. So up first, I do want to talk about skincare. So first up, we have the Pearlescence Overnight Recovery Serum. I use this after I take off all of my makeup and I'm going to sleep, and this really nourishes my skin and moisturizes it. I think it has okay, it says rose oil and collagen. Yes, this is a really good serum. I've been using this for several months and it's just tried and true. Love it. Next, we have one of the serums I use in the daytime. This is the Pearlescence 24 karat gold peptide infusion serum, and this is so lovely. This is one of my favorite skincare products because it has like these little gold flecks that like melt into your skin and just give it the most fabulous glow. This pairs well with all of my makeup. I am a daily makeup wearer, so I need something really moisturizing and really like smooth for a foundation to lay my base products on, and this is very excellent. This leaves you with such a beautiful luminous glow, and I like my glow to be underneath my makeup because I glisten in the sun and I can't have like a dewy finish because the sun is naturally going to do that if I'm outside. So I like to go in with more matte products and have the have like my actual skin be like the dewy and the glow. And yes, I use this frequently. I'm on my like 4th or 5th bottle of this. I need to order another one, and you can find this on Amazon. And speaking of dew, this is one of the travel sizes of the Natasha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And I also use this morning and night before my makeup as well. And like let it sit in, and my skin is just like all dewy and pretty. And then I go in with my foundation and primer and stuff like that. So this is lovely. I am going to be getting the full size of this because it's just that good, and it's become a staple in my makeup kit. I think I found out about this in March. I purchased this in March, and I've just been like, oh my god, this is really good. And I try not to use more than like 2 sprays because yeah, you don't need any more than that, honestly. Great product. Love that. And for my primer for the month of April, I've really been going through this Milk Hydro Grip primer. This is really good. Your makeup lasts. It really grips onto your makeup, and I find that this helps with my makeup not smearing off on masks. When I wear a mask, I find that in combination with this and the actual setting spray that I use, it's really locks my makeup in place. A lot less transfer, which I'm all for. Yes, absolutely. I love this, and I will be purchasing another one. So I'll also try out another primer, but for now, like I'm really thinking about trying the Hourglass primer serum kind of product. I really want to see what that's like on my skin. I love the Hourglass Mineral Veil. That under your makeup is also just like, oh my god, that's chef's kiss. However, we're talking about Milk Hydro Grip. This is it leaves your skin with like a nice dewy finish, and then it dries down, and then once it dries down and gets sticky, that's when you know you can go ahead and start applying your foundation. And it's really beautiful. It locks in your makeup, and this is like a mainstay for summer, and Yes, love this. Milk Hydro Grip Primer. For a foundation, today actually I decided to wear both specifically for the video. First up, we have the Givenchy Teint Couture Everwear Foundation and the color, I don't even know what color this is, but it says 24-hour wear, satin finish, full coverage and comfort, broad spectrum, SPF 20. And I do not know my shade. That's horrible, because I definitely want to pick up another shade of this because this was really good. This does have like a light fragrance to it. It's not overpowering or anything like that, but it does have like a light floral scent to it. This on the skin, it's beautiful. It's like it said, it has a satin finish, and that satin finish is like the beauty. It's like that velvety smooth finish, and it's just so beautiful on the skin. It's full coverage like it said, and it's very lightweight. Like when I wear this alone, I do not feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. On some days you want to feel like you can let your skin breathe, and this is one of those foundations that will be full coverage but also lightweight. So yes, I love I just love glam makeup, so I'm always gonna be glam over everything. Yeah, this does last a very, very long time as well. So I haven't worn it for 24 hours, but I wouldn't doubt it, because like once you put this on, it does not budge, and that's a great thing, especially with us wearing masks and things. So yeah, I find that this does like kind of stick onto my face and the base products that I put on. So yes, love this. Up next, we have the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation in the color 450 Chocolate Mousse. This is everything. I don't know who the angel was who told Huda Beauty to release her foundation without the fragrance, because this is just sublime. This is everything that I asked for in a foundation. It's full coverage, it blends like a dream, it's not cakey, but like it's there, and it's like I look glam in this, and that's everything that I love in this foundation. I've been wearing this basically every single day. It's like it's even overtaken my Nars Soft Complete foundation. I've been like I've been wearing the Nars Soft Matte Complete foundation ever since its launch. I have an unopened Nars Matte Complete that's just like sitting on my vanity waiting for me to use, and I haven't opened it because I've been hooked on this. I've worn this and it lasts all day. It stays on my face, it doesn't rub off on my mask, and it's really beautiful. The finish is like a satin finish. I love satin finish in my makeup. So sometimes I do love a good matte foundation, like a flat matte, but sometimes I really prefer like a satin finish like this, and it makes my skin just look so perfected and poreless, and just like the color is spot on. I love the color of this. This is a great product, and as you can tell, I've basically gone through it. So I'm definitely going to be purchasing another bottle of this as well, because she's cute and I really love her. Up next, we have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. Yes. This product is a dream. Even though it's fragranced, I don't mind it. Even though it's fragranced, I don't mind it because it's like a really soft, light, clean scent, a little bit floral, and I don't mind my makeup smelling like that. I mean, come on. This is just gorgeous. This is so lovely. I can't say enough great things about this because this is one of the, like, this is one of the products where if you need long wear makeup, and I do my makeup really early in the morning, and I don't typically touch up during the day, but if I have to, I will. So yeah, this is something that will always be in my collection. You will not see the last of this. I picked this up at the Sephora VIB sale on the last day, so which was the 19th, and look how much I've already gone through. Yeah. I would highly recommend if you're looking for a setting spray. I do want to mention the Natasha Denona bronze palette. I've been wearing this eyeshadow palette every single day. I haven't even gotten a chance to play with my Pat McGrath palette. I'm going to, for the month of May, my goal is to dig into the Pat McGrath palette because I spent like $135 on it or something, and I haven't even used it yet because I've been just like knee deep, elbows deep with blending these shades on my eyes. Let me show you how like beat up and bruised and battered it is. Like, look at that. Like this shade I would put all over the lid. This shade I put all in the crease. This shade I also put on my lid a lot. I also dig into this color a lot. I also dig into this color a lot, and this color, and this color, and this one right here that has some wear, and this one right here. Yeah, all of these are just like, it's all up my alley, like, as you can tell. So today I have on this shade. I don't know the names. Okay, these are magnetized in here. These shadows are magnetized in here, and one day they all fell out because like I dropped my palette. Shame on me. I dropped my palette and all the shades fell out, so I had to like kind of like randomly put them in there so they aren't in the same order that they come in the actual palette. However, I have this shade on in my crease. I have this shade on in my crease as well to kind of deepen the crease. And then I have this color on my lid. And it just creates the most beautiful rose gold bronze color that just like, it sets a fire in my loins. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is so, so, so beautiful. And I really can't get enough of this. I shall be digging into Mother Pat's eyeshadow palette. I'm definitely going to make that a goal. Next, I do want to share two of my favorite lip combos for the month of April. First up, we have these two. So whenever I'm wearing a brown, it's probably always going to be this combo. And this is the Loreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color 70% Yum 856. And this I use to line my lips because the applicator is very pointed and very precise, and I like that for lining my lips. And the brown is like a really deep chocolatey warm tone brown. I love it. A neutral kind of brown. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Matte Lipstick in the color Malt. This, I've been wearing this for years, and I've owned so many of these over the years. Like every time you see me wearing a brown lip, it's probably this combo. And yeah, just like tried and true. I'm coming away from gloss. I love gloss. Oh my god, I die for a gloss. But gloss is not really practical with everything going on currently. So we just deal with the liquid matte lipsticks, huh? And up next, we have my red lip combo that I go to. So I use all three of these, and this is also the Loreal liquid matte lipstick in the color Rose Blood, and it's just like a deep burgundy kind of color. I go in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Nasty Girl, and this is like a true brick red, and it's very, very beautiful. I also top it off with the Stunna Lip Paint in the color Uncensored, and this is like, so this is very drying, and like once you put this on, it's stuck, which is fine, and this gives it a little bit of moisture and a little bit of slip, because this has a very watery finish, but it dries matte. So this, like these two together, stunning. And I love how even when, like, this is a more brighter blue based red, and this is more of like a deeper blue based red, and even when I layered this on top, still kind of this deeper red still comes through, and I die for that. That's all the way up my alley. The top three perfumes that I have been wearing consistently non-stop in the month of April have been Velvet Orchid, Chanel No. 5, and Amber Oud Rouge. So first we have Velvet Orchid by Tom Ford. This is luxurious, it's opulent, it's sexy, it's rich. I love this. This is like the epitome of an opulent, bougie floral scent. In the opening, we have rum, honey, mandarin orange, and bergamot. You really get the bergamot and the honey right away, and then you get this like this alcohol-y sweet background of rum, and it's just the most intoxicating, sensual, and lovely scent. And then in the opening, in the heart, we have Black Orchid, Jasmine, Heliotrope, Hyacinth, Narcissus, Rose Oil, Orange Blossom, and Magnolia. In the dry down, you get Vanilla, Myrrh, Suede, Sandalwood, Peru Balsam, and Labdanum. Now, what I get from this, when it starts to dry down, like really mesh with your chemistry, is that lovely orchid, the hyacinth, you get the heliotrope, you really get that presence of magnolia. It's like a little bit creamy, a little bit powdery, and it's so sexy and very classy. It's so lovely. I can honestly say this was my most worn fragrance in April. I talked about it in my top 5 floral fragrances for 2021, and I stand by what I said in that video. I won't come to you all with things that I don't find enjoyment from and find pleasure from. So this is just like, oh, I love. This will always be in my collection, and this is a 3.4 fluid ounce, okay? And I'm almost gone. Like it's barely any left. Like I have quite a bit in here, so I'm going to savor it for a bit and start wearing some of my more floral spring fragrances. Up next, we have the iconic Chanel number 5. Like, look at this. I doused myself in this. I love this. This is like my kind of floral. This is your elegant bourgeoisie aunt who travels the world. This is your aunt who, like my aunt who had her husband build her house. She wears I imagine her to wear a fragrance like this. Like, this is just like the epitome of luxury and femininity, and it's soft, it's long lasting, it's gorgeous, and I often pair these two together, and I'm wearing these two together today, and I just, I even with my decanter spray bottle from Perfumania that I got, I blended both of these fragrances in that decant, and it's just, it's lovely. It's like when you blend these two together, the sillage becomes like massive and just like opulent, and you're just like dripping in luxury when you pair these two together. And this is a killer combo. I like to smell like an evil queen, if you catch my drift. So and lastly, we have the newcomer to my collection, but she's already a main girly and she's not going anywhere. This is Al Harman's Amber Oud Rouge, and sillage on this, enormous. I would rate this like a 10 out of 10. I would rate this like she's that girl, or they are that person, that fragrance. And in the opening, we have saffron. In the heart, we have jasmine, and in the base, we have ambergris musk white cedar extract. I tell you, this is so good. It's light, it's airy, it's crisp, it's present. It has enormous sillage. Sillage is, and you're like, if you're in a room and you leave with something like this is definitely going to linger in the room, and people are going to know that you've been there from wearing something like this because it's just that potent. And the lasting power on this is very, very, very long. The lasting, I would say I would get a good 12 to 14 hours out of this. It lasts on my clothes for days and days. It lasts in my hair for days and days. Like, I can't, like, if the wind's blowing and it like blows in my face like this, and I've sprayed this on myself, I can definitely pick up on this. So it's just like, oh my God, this is everything. I love this. All of these fragrances, so the Chanel, this lasts really long on my skin. I would give it like a good 8 to 10 hours for the lasting power on this. The sillage, I would say this is one of my more heavy sillage fragrances. It's not enormous, but it's heavy. So there we have that one. And for Velvet Orchid, the sillage and lasting power on this one, I would say the lasting power is like a good 8 to 10 hours as well. And the sillage is heavy, definitely heavy. And those are my top 3 fragrances. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Please share the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on anything you have questions about, or if you want to chat about any of the recommendations, let me know, and I will get back to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.